What up, everybody? It's Coffee on the vid. Hit them buttons for me, guys. Tap in with the channel, but peep it. You see the footage here, this video of Lil Wayne turning up with Juvie the Great, Juvenile, for Juvenile's 46th birthday. And when I see this, right, as a fan of Juvenile, as a fan of like that old school Cash Money era, all y'all hit the comments. Let me know what you guys think, if you agree. It kind of brings the question to my mind, like, this is half of the Hot Boys, right? And we had heard discussions before about a Hot Boys reunion. Now, obviously, we know Turk is free as well. And then BG is the big question, though. As we know, there was a lot of confusion and reports and all kinds of talk going on regarding BG coming home from the feds as, like, I want to say, yeah, maybe a little over a year ago or somewhere in that time period. Turk, I believe, was the one who started posting on social media about BG coming home real soon, and it had everyone, myself included, like, what's the deal, you know? And then we come to find out, or actually, I believe he was kind of posting, leading people to believe BG was already home. And then there was just a lot of confusion going on, and everyone hit the comments. Let me know what you think about that. A Hot Boys reunion. Who's your favorite artist from Cash Money? For me, it's Juvie and BG. You know what I mean? And if you're the kind of person like myself who like to see some new stuff from the Hot Boys, this is a good sign, I would say, you know, because it's always kind of strange when it comes to the Cash Money artists. Who's cool with who? What's everyone's current relationship? Because we know we've seen Juvie come and leave the label multiple times. You know what I mean? At one point in time, Wayne was dissing Juvenile. And I believe, there was mixtapes going around when the beef was on. You know what I mean? Only for later on we saw Wayne and Birdman fall out himself. And I know a lot of people are going to comment and talk about Birdman jacking everyone for their royalty checks and such. Like, it's just such a wild situation, looking back at all these artists. You know what I mean? Like, Juvie and Wayne seem to be cool. That's good. We know Wayne and Birdman squashed their issue. Turk, more or less, as we know, he's real active on social media, putting out a lot of music and different such all the time. I don't know exactly where he stands with them. I feel like we could see a reunion. I don't know. You guys hit the comments, but then we all got to think about, where would BG be when he does come home, and when is that even a possibility? You know what I mean? As I was talking about all the confusion regarding BG's release date, I'm sure y'all remember during this whole health crisis that's going on, there was reports coming out about BG's lawyer trying to get him home soon, and the feds were not having it. And then we started seeing reports, that he's going to be in the feds until 2024. So I don't know, maybe I'm tripping even bringing up this whole discussion, but just as a fan of the music, as a fan of that era, you know what I'm saying, leading into the year 2000, like, I just miss those days. And I know through a lot of these blogs that I put out, there's a lot of other individuals that miss that era is music as well. But tap in, hit the comments. Let me know, do you guys think we'll ever see a reunion? Who's your favorite artist from Cash Money, from the Hot Boys? Let's talk about it all. And your thoughts on BG and his situation. As always, guys, if you're new over here, as I'm talking about, hit the comments and all that. The J Coffee Talk platform's all about tapping in with you guys, hearing from the people. So I look forward to chopping it with everyone. Make sure to subscribe and all that good stuff as well. But I got one more story I wanted to cover with you guys, and that is another artist from back in the day, who he's still around, but when it comes to the music game, he's looked at as being killed a long time ago, killed off by 50 Cent, and I'm talking about Ja Rule, right? Now, I'm always rooting for Ja Rule. I always say it's almost criminal when it comes to hip-hop and the rap game, how a lot of people only seem to know Rule for getting bodied by 50 Cent. Like, everyone forgets the run that this man had, the success that this man had. Like, Rule was dope, still is dope, but he ain't really, active in the music like that anymore. And then we also know the Fire Festival situation was a L for Ja Rule as well. Not a good look at all. But this is pretty interesting to me, and for all those who stay up on all the latest tech stuff and know about all these different coins and cryptocurrencies, I urge y'all to tap in on this one as well, because I'm not going to front, I don't totally understand all this. Now, what the deal is Ja Rule is hitting the headlines for this big sale of this painting of a Fire Festival logo. Ja Rule commissioned, this original artwork, this original piece of art, and reportedly it sold through $122,000 through Ja's NFT kickflip. Now, NFT is like the latest thing everyone's talking about with these cryptocurrencies. It's a non-fungible token. I hope I'm saying that correctly. I just heard Jim Jones talking about this on the Breakfast Club interview recently. Hit the comment, y'all, if you guys heard that as well, where they were talking about artwork being sold digitally using these NFT tokens, coins, or whatever, and then it's converted to cash. Like they were talking about Jack Dorsey, who is, like the Twitter CEO, his original tweet, his first tweet ever using an NFT was like the bidding was at $2.5 million. And then there was something else with a LeBron James dunk video that through an NFT sold for $200,000. Like, so I'm a little confused as to all this works, how the tokens are converted to cash. But it's interesting too that it's for digital images and such. Like I said, if you guys heard the Jim Jones Breakfast Club interview, he was talking about this, how someone took a picture of him or one of his Vamp Life logos or something, and then it was sold through one of these NFTs, and like the price keeps going it up. I ain't gonna front. Like I said, guys, I don't totally understand it. It's all a little confusing to me how exactly it converts to cash. And we know when it comes to a lot of these cryptocurrencies, a lot of people are very skeptical, as there was a lot of ones that went bad and pump and dump scams and different ish like that. Like if you guys remember, T.I., Kevin Hart, and a bunch of people were involved in a cryptocurrency that was a flat out pump and dump scam. You know what I mean? And they were on a massive promo run, pumping up this coin is the next big thing, and it was all a scam. So for Ja Rule to be doing business, making sales through the art, through this kickflip NFT, and everything's looking good, that's a win for Ja Rule, and I'm happy to see that, as I said, being that I'm a fan of Rule. So everyone hit the comments with your thoughts about what we're talking about here. Rule getting a W, his kickflip NFT, and all this with this crypto stuff. Let's talk about it in the comments, as well as Juvie, Lil Wayne, the Hot Boys, and all that. Interested to tap in with you guys on that topic as well. I'll catch you on the next video. New viewers, do me that solid. Subscribe to the channel. We pump content like this out every day, where we're talking about the latest in music, news, sports, and much, much more. I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.